So the most important thing was just to see how excited all the supporters were. I know on the Thursday night before the grand final, when we trained here, we had probably 200 odd people watching us train, and then when we went inside to have our meals, it was packed. You couldn't even move in there, could you? And I've never been to a club that's so well supported. Like, our home games are massive, but when we go to away games as well, more often than not, our supporters outnumber the home teams.
Players in position here. It's Higginson and Batty to do battle in the ruck to get this Division 3 grand final underway. 25 degrees in a picturesque East Burwood reserve.
We thought we were the best side if we were able to play to our best, and yeah, like I said, that gave the boys a lot of confidence that if we were able to do that, that we're going to be really hard to beat. And
grand finals
at the start, I think, yeah, but I think they there's another goal.
The playing coach of the Mitcham Football Club stands tall on grand final day.
Will it bounce favourably for Pimmy? Swings around on the right boot. That is an absolute cracker. What a ripper goal by the big full forwards.
We came in at quarter time. We knew we sort of had to. The second quarter was probably going to set up the game in terms of playing against the wind. Thought our pressure was good. A lot of the key guys got into the game early, had a few touches, kicked a couple of goals. So we always knew we had that in. We just had to play against the wind, a bit more defensive.
Coming up for the Basin, there's been 14 minutes gone in this second term. That's a good looking kick. That's a strong kick. It was a tough one too from the boundary line. Michael Cardamone kicks his first goal of the afternoon. Basin.
We're in a very, very dangerous spot though. Macon, he'll throw one on the left boot. He'll kick a goal. They've got two quick ones. Keane is in a bit of space here. Jackson Keane, he should put this one through. Bang. And he does.
We didn't really want them to get some belief, and I reckon them getting that goal late in the last quarter, we still had a pretty good lead, but yes, for them to have some belief going into the second half was not exactly what we wanted. But look, we knew that the third quarter we had the wind. We had to put some goals on.
Yeah, well, they're in the granny for a reason, I guess. They're the second best team at the end of the year, so yeah, we knew that our best players had to stand up, which they did.
Right foot kick from Faulkner towards goal. That's important. There's the first one in the second half. It's gone the way of Mitcham.
Yeah, it's the brilliant start. It's what Neil Winterton needed, because I reckon they want to establish a 5-goal lead. They've been under the pump for 30 minutes, but it doesn't take much. The energy levels, they love a goal, Mitcham. They love sprinting forward.
Jones, Chicken Price running into an open goal. Round the corner, he puts it through. Well done, Matt Price.
The Hogle, can he get clever? Swings around on the left boot, you little beauty. He kicks his second goal. Well, if they wanted an answer, they got it, and it only took 20 seconds.
Back with the flight. He's got the space over the back. Kick doesn't quite get there. Okay. Casting the roller over. Handball to Thompson. He'll run into an open goal. Margin back to 11.
Very nerve-wracking at three-quarter time, not only for the players. So I think whenever there's a wind and a big breeze involved, you want to be a few more points up than we were. But look, we knew that if we played our best footy and kept going and really had to start the quarter well, and we really did, so that helped us a lot.
Cross is going to have a shot on goal. He doesn't. He handballs wide to Chris Ogle. Dream start for the Tigers in the last quarter. He loves it. Chris Ogle take a bow. Number 3 for him. Tigers draw first blood in the last quarter. Margin back to 16. 34-year premiership drought for Mitcham becomes closer after this kick from Braden Cross.
It's not over the fence.
Cometh the moment, cometh the man.
It has dropped off, hasn't it?
He's had a good day, Braden Cross. And
we had the week off, so we knew we had the run in legs. We'll probably, if you break it down, probably a little bit younger in terms of age barrier as well. So those guys, they're top-end players. They ran through the midfield quite heavily and didn't get rotated, where we've got a sort of bit of midfield depth. And as a midfield perspective, we thought, if we get the run on, it would run over the top of him in the last quarter. And
Timmy's been a massive part of the club for a long time now for various reasons, so a lead up, and you're never comfortable in a grand final, but I know a few of the boys, a few of the midfielders, Rob and Jules, we were looking for Pimmy, and as we saw when he kicked that goal, he celebrated hard, and it meant the world to him.
Not Petrarca, long kick towards Pim, who just sticks at the juke. Then the Sharon gets stuck in his mid. Great work from Pimmy. He has been exceptionally well held by Matt Smith all day, but late in this grand final, he just gets the kick to the right spot, uses the body well. Watch him celebrate if this one goes through. Stevie Pim, the Mitcham star, the 34-year drought, the longest current drought in the Eastern Football League, is all but over here at East Burwood Reserve. The margin is at the 33 points.
Winterton handball across to Rob Petrarca. Can he bring the house down, Robbie? They go charging into Division 2. The Mitcham Football Club. That is absolutely sensational. And that is...
Low ball chopped off by Purcell again. Another mark from an opposition kick from Jack Purcell. Thumps it back to this big pack of players, and there's Mitcham jumpers absolutely everywhere. Petrarca, the Julian variety, handballs to Whitnish, who goes forward to Bultrawaite. Right foot kick to the square. Hogel's got 2 to beat, and he takes a hanger! Chris Hogel, 5 metres out, as good as directly in front. There's some icing on the cake.
Yeah, no, I've been looked after pretty well since I got to Mitcham. The midfielders always look after me. They put it up in a good spot, and look, the whole day was a ripper bit. It's something I look back on to have an impact and take a good mark. I won't forget it for a while, definitely.
Cuddle as well, so does Pimmy. It smiles all round for Mitcham.
Right. If they just had some runners today, I reckon they would have kicked more goals and put the pressure on earlier. But they just don't have the runners, the outsiders. They're the stoppage kings, but they need that run to come with it.
Julian Petrarca round the corner, releases a teammate.
Nice.
Ball's in the hands of Robbie. Pim's in a one-on-one, but it doesn't matter. There's the siren. Steve Pim drops to the ground. The Mitcham faithful stream onto East Burwood Reserve. The 34-year premiership drought is off the waiting list, into the record books. Congratulations to the Mitcham Football Club. Division 2 awaits.
And I think it really hit home to the 22 that we're playing. That it's not just about those players on the day. It's about virtually a community of Mitcham people who have been here for 30, 40 years.
It's all happening out there. These are the moments as a football club that you'll remember forever.
It was one thing that was really special to all of us, to win it for not just ourselves, but to use Macquarie, our president, as an example. They just love the club, and there's so many people around the club that you see throughout the whole year. And I've only been here 3 years, but I got sucked into it pretty quickly, and to win it for everyone who was involved was so special, and especially back at the club to see everyone 10 times happier than us was just awesome.
Given that it had been 34 years or whatever it had been, the longest EFL premiership drought, the supporters were obviously really keen to see us get one, and you just got that feeling all year. And just after the game and later on that night at the club when we were back here celebrating, just to have guys who were 60 and 70-year-olds come up to myself and other guys and tell us that they could now die happy because they'd seen a Mitcham flag. It just sort of hit home how much it meant to not only the playing group, but more importantly the outside supporters and Macca and Dane and the rest of the committee who had put in so much hard work to see this goal achieved.